to Casa de la Basement and the Video Vault, as you can see behind me. And my name is Rich, and I am your local video store clerk. And today I will be reviewing Arrow Video's Harpoon. So here's the review. So today's review is Harpoon, and this is the Arrow Video release, only available in the UK. And these are all the deets. And this is inside. So we have some beautiful reversible artwork, very reminiscent of like the old video store kind of art. Yes. And then we have the booklet, which we have a piece by Amy Simmons, cast and crew credits, beautiful photos, and obviously all the production details at the back. And yeah, so the film from me gets a 4.5. This film kind of has just kind of fallen through the cracks a little bit since Fright Fest. And I don't know why. Like, I think people who've seen it kind of were expecting more kind of gore and more of a horror film, but the film is very much like a black comedy, which I just found really, really refreshing, to be honest with you. They really use the one setting well. When the film kind of, you know, I usually find by about the half an hour mark, if whether or not these films kind of work. And when the film kind of naturally was running out of steam, something happened where it kind of sparked the next, you know, act or the next story, you know, part of the story. And I just never felt bored. I just felt it constantly changing and being a refreshing twist on the kind of one setting kind of film. Really great performances and just a really, really good film. The video got 5 out of 5 from me. This is basically because this film was shot digitally and it looks fantastic. So it's a digital format with a digital, you know, PCP, and just it couldn't look any better, if I'm honest. The audio got 4 out of 5, mainly because we get 2 tracks. We get the 5.1 and the stereo, so mark each. But then we get 4 commentaries. 2 commentaries, I apologise. And the first commentary is probably the best one for me, which was the director Rob Grant with his producers, who feature on the Fright Fest featurettes. It is an absolutely fantastic listen, and it's just great to hear these guys who obviously have all this camaraderie together just talk about the film. The second one is a psychedelic one where the director Rob Grant takes magic mushrooms, and it's a bit more of a slower, more relaxed track, but he does go into some interesting kind of areas of discussion. Especially if you've obviously seen the film quite a few times, it's definitely well worth a listen. He does obviously add some new bits of insight there. The extras, 4 out of 5 from me. Very much like the Daniel Isn't Real kind of package. They obviously bung all the Fright Fest's bits and pieces together, but after a while they kind of repeat some of the same information, and then which it's a shame, but I do love that they've put all that together, a new interview, all the commentaries. Like, you do not get a more comprehensive look at the making of this film than this kind of disc. And the package, unfortunately, this one gets a 3 out of 5 from me, just because it is obviously your bog standard clear amaret case. We do get the reversible artwork and the booklet, but other than that, it is just kind of obviously your standard special edition from Arrow. But that does not make it a bad edition, obviously. But so overall, this disc gets 20 and a half out of 25 from me. So I hope you enjoyed the Harpoon review. And yeah, so for today's pairing, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. And that is, when you kind of talk about dark comedies, you very much talk about like the same kind of ones, something like A Very Bad Things. And I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different here. And my choice would be Cheap Thrills. So the film is very much about two friends. One of them is Ethan Embry from Devil's Candy, and him and his friend are at a bar. They're very kind of down on their luck. They've had a lot of problems, and they're kind of just chatting shit about life. And through that, they kind of meet Sarah Paxton from the Last House on the Left remake, and she kind of then introduces them to her husband, who's played by David Koechner. He's in Piranha 3 Double D as the kind of the runner of the water park, and he plays Champ in Anchorman. And he's very much like a wealthy businessman. He's very much what they kind of aspire to be. And he ends up paying them to do like little challenges, so like $5 to down this shot. And through that, the film then kind of just escalates and spirals out of control. To say any more would really ruin this film, because again, it's kind of like you want to go in with as little knowledge as possible. So I'm trying to get you all excited, but at the same time not over. I don't want to ruin the film for you. Which but it's just one of those films that it's such a ride. It's so much fun, but it also makes you hate life at the same time. It's a really great experience, and I cannot recommend this film enough. Like, it's just one of those little gems that kind of just went under the radar, and it just hasn't been talked about. And I hope that people see it through these through this video, from this video. And I just hope that this is a film that can get you excited for it. And yeah, it's just good. So what we'll do is we'll wrap it up there, and you can follow me at all the usual kind of places. So I'm at Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, and YouTube, obviously, at the Video Store Clerk. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.